Going on, Buffs Nation? Another week, Buffs fall in a heartbreaker. Game was electric. Great way to end the night. I was up late watching that. And unfortunately, the Buffs could not close it out, losing to Kansas State 31-28. We're going to dive into that and just kind of the repercussions and issues you run into losing a player of Travis Hunter's caliber. And that's exactly what happened, losing Travis Hunter, and you saw how it hurt the team. So let's break that down here on the Prime Time for College Football. This video is powered by our partners over at BetUS. Check them out. They're hooking up the gamers. 150% bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000 by using promo code YouTube150. So, yeah, I'm a little hurt for the squad. They did everything they were supposed to do. And yeah, it just did not work out. And that is, in every way, shape, or form, unfortunate. And so I thought that the way the team was closing, they were fighting the entire time. I can't even be mad at the overall result. The struggles started early, especially when you lost Travis Hunter. And to me, that's when you started to notice that there was a big difference with this team. Like, it did not look good at all. Sheduer getting sacked as much as he did. You know, he got sacked. Let me see. The calculations were 6 times in this game. The team couldn't run. And then the defense couldn't tackle J.R. Gittens at all. He was everywhere, and he was doing everything that I feared was going to happen in this game. Everything that Colorado did right against UCF, they did 100% wrong against Kansas State. Was not getting the tackles, not stopping the run game. Gittens had a game, and that's basically what cost Colorado. They rushed for 188 yards in this game. Colorado had technically 19 carries for negative 29. But 10 carries total with 21 yards rushing, 10 for 21. Augustov and Dalen Hayden just wasn't effective. But there's some silver lining there. As y'all know, I've talked about the run game numerous times, and that's the one thing I said Colorado has to establish if they want to be better. They didn't find that. It just did not show up. It didn't work. And still was able to take the lead at the end of the game. Was still able to take the lead with 3 minutes left in the game. Still. Crazy, right? Crazy to think that Colorado was able to take the lead and have that abysmal of a run game. I know that trusting Sheduer, the ball in his hands, he's best. Team still got to run the ball. I mean, he's completing 70% of his passes, cool, but you still got to be able to run the ball. You got to kill time sometimes. You got to be able to kill clock. So let's dive into that, what this means going forward. But first, word from our sponsor. Shout out to our people over at BetUS. They are taking care of the gamer. 150% bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000 by using our promo code YouTube150. As y'all know, it's football season, baby. NFL is going. You can see your NFL Week 6 and Week 8 picks. All the stuff is available. And NBA as well. So those that are big with like the Denver Nuggets. I'm a big Thunder fan. And so you got a lot of games that you can dive into, the futures and all of that. And BetUS takes care of you. They also give you back 10% of your net losses twice a year, which I don't know nobody else is doing that in the game. It's one of the best out there now, the fastest payouts. So check out BetUS. 150% bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. Use our promo code YouTube150 and you get 125% on your second and third deposits. BetUS, where the game begins. Struggle here, man. Look at some of these play-by-plays. I like to break down the play-by-plays after watching the game because it, reminds me of what went down. Did my rewatch, and there was a lot of things that could have been fixed. The run game being bad, Sheduer passing the ball as much as he did. I mean, he threw the ball 40 times in this game, which is not that much more than what he normally does. It's this third highest on the season, 49 versus Colorado State. But everything has to go in his hands. And you noticed when the game started to really kind of taper down was when Travis Hunter came out. Travis Hunter got hurt in the second quarter. The struggles began. That's when you start to see all these players really having these problems. And you're like, oh, man, the offense just was stalling. 7 plays, 24 yards, just, wasn't there. Kansas State getting their touchdowns. But the good thing is this team did not quit. They fought back. Down 21-7. Kansas State driving. Like I said, Giddens was just eating alive. And Avery Johnson did way better in passing than I would have wanted. Wanted Colorado to shut him down, and they did not. But the run game was what I knew that Kansas State was going to lean on. And Colorado, like I said, they did really good against UCF. They just could not close it out this one. And the bad part is the thing that lost the game was the pass defense. Shout out to Colton Hood getting that interception and returning it. Almost ran it back for a touchdown. Pulled a Daniel Jones. And basically tripped up and fell or whatnot. I thought that he was going to go all the way to the crib. But he tripped on his teammate and fell. But it's okay because Shedeur went out there and scored it. Losing Jimmy Horn Jr., losing Travis Hunter, you saw how much that hurt the team. And that Shedeur interception in the red zone was atrocious. That was a terrible, terrible, terrible throw. He just let it fly. But the team still clawed back. Forced a punt, thank you to the defense. Got a touchdown. Nice drive, 4 minutes. Forced them down on downs, 8 plays, minus 8 yards. Right? Get that interception. And then Sheduer goes out there on 2 plays, score the touchdown. But then this is where I see the pain. Avery Johnson hadn't been throwing the ball like that this season. He went out there and isolated, threw it to Jace Brown, and he caught that bad boy easily. I mean, it was contested. You saw that there was defense there, but it did not close like you needed it to. And boom, they won the game. That's what hurt to me, is that you saw that the Buffs were fighting the entire time, that you could see that they were not trying to just lose. They were actually putting in the work, and, man, it just didn't close out. That's what sucks. That's what hurts. That's where I feel bad for the players. As much work as they was putting in, it was like no matter what they did, it did not matter in the end when you give up plays like that. Can't give up plays like that. And I was hoping that wasn't going to be the case. Defensively, I expected the defense to do better than this. I thought the defense was going to really close them out. Especially when you get that touchdown, take the lead. I was like, all right, 3 minutes left. All you got to do is play good defense. And it only took 3 plays for them to go for the touchdown, 50-yarder. The DJ Giddens catch for 34. DJ Giddens was basically was a one-man, almost dang near one-man band. I mean, 2 catches for only 38 yards, but he was everywhere. And he was hard to guard. Brown was cooking. That's where you miss Travis Hunter, too, on the defense. Love Colton Hood. You missed Travis on defense, too. Because those 101s is the ones that Travis usually shuts down. He doesn't allow those to go. And, yeah, got some work to do, especially on defense. Got to get better at defending the deep pass. Got to get better at running the ball. Guys, I'm telling y'all, running the ball is the thing that's probably the thing that kills me the most. When Colorado figures out how to run the ball, I promise you things will be better. But they got to run the ball. I know that we all trust Sheduer and you want the ball in his hands the most. You can do that, but you can also establish a run game. And Sheduer doesn't run. He's a pocket passer. You need the defense to, even as well as the offensive line was blocking, and Sheduer's ability to understand when to throw it and when not, and holding it just a little bit to get the wide receivers open. The run game makes it to where it's hard to do those blitzes. It's hard to have certain coverages out there. And again, Sheduer's still completing 70% of his passes. He's still cooking, but that's it. Got to run the ball. But it was a good fight. I'm not knocking them for the fight. They played well overall. Your defenders were everywhere. They were tackling 4 sacks, 4 tackles for a loss. 3 passes defended. They were everywhere. Grade-wise, PFF, grades were okay. Right? They were okay. So Colorado's got some work to do and figure out how to do things without Travis Hunter. I think that's what sucks. No Travis Hunter, and you saw the struggles on offense. But then you had guys step up, but then it went back to the struggle. Colorado's got to do better. Overall, the team has done well this season. So I can't be mad, while at the same time, defensively, we did not play as good as we should have. Should not have. The struggles against the run game, that was not what I expected. But I think the team's got hope. So what's next? What can the team do next to get better? To me, really working on figuring out how to establish the run and get better at that. I think that's going to be very helpful. And then I sense that the next thing you have to do is really get these corners going if Travis Hunter is down for a bit. Unfortunate thing, Travis, second time. Travis has shown last couple years he hasn't been able to stay fully healthy. And that tackle, it's what hurt him. Going to need the secondary to step up in the corner spot and play as good as possible. Like I said, I'm not mad at the deep pass. They did a really good, it's good defense. Dude just caught it and made a play and then was able to score. You got to be able to prepare to tackle on that. And that's really the big. Let me know what y'all think. Want to hear from you all on that. Shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. To take care of the gamer, 150% bonus on your first deposit of $2,000 using promo code YouTube150. I'm out. We'll look at, we'll chop it up around the press conferences, see what all the media is saying, what noise is being talked, because they got to hate. It's a perfect opportunity. And we'll talk soon. Peace.